live on the line. She is a District 214 school board candidate, Misa Edwardsen. Misa, welcome to Mark My Words. How are you?
Hi, good, Mark. Thank you for having me.
Listen, it's my honor, and this is ground zero right now, and you guys are, it is tough. Pritzker's funneling $500,000 to attack candidates just like you and to support his own candidates that support their extreme leftist platform and curriculum. Misa, for our listeners, can you give us just a little bit of background on you and why you're running for school board?
Yes, I'm a longtime resident of Mount Prospect. I graduated from Prospect High School, which is in 214, and I've been an educator for over 25 years. So I thought at this point, with my kids finishing up high school, that it was important to run for school board because I was in such a good position of knowing as an educator what's going on in the classroom and what's really important to our students. So,
and I can imagine that things have changed in the last 25 years that you've been an educator, particularly in the last couple of years.
Absolutely. And those of us that have been in education for 10, 15, 20 years or more have seen the change, and it is really going in the wrong direction for our students and for our community. And it's a hard place for an educator to be right now. And I think that as an educator, we need support definitely from our school boards and our parents. Just like the other candidate said, that this is not our intention for what our future holds for our children.
No. And, the word that keeps coming up is unrecognizable, how things have changed. Misa, where do you think this started? Where did the trajectory of going in the wrong direction, where do you think the origins are this? And do you think the pandemic exacerbated this, or this really where this was born and bred?
No, I think the pandemic, like a lot of people have said, has really been the eye-opener for many of us, especially as parents. But I think as educators, this has been a slow turn. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. It's been slowly creeping up, but definitely in the past 5 years, we've really seen a downhill trend in education. Us as educators really need our voters to come out and vote. We need our parents to come back to the classroom and support us. We really need a change at this point in time. And just like Susan has said, that this is a very important vote. And I don't think everyone in the community is seeing that. No matter how many doors you knock on, like one of the last candidates asked, are other candidates seeing the need for a change? I don't know. I think that will be determined on April 4th. I've knocked on about 200 doors today and had a lot of great conversations with people. But I'm, again, knocking on doors in precincts with high voter turnout, high mail-in ballot. So these are precincts that do go out and do their voting. But in those precincts, they know what they're looking for, and they are planning to vote. So I think we'll see what happens on April 4th.
Misa, I've got about a minute and a half, and I have two quick questions. Do you see, and do you feel the energy when you're knocking on these doors? What's the temperature of voters?
Well, I think, like I said, it depends on the precinct. If I'm in an area where there's a good voter turnout, there is a good feeling. I love going into those precincts and just talking to those people. In a lower area, there's not much going on, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of literature being dropped. I'm not seeing a lot of signs being dropped, especially from incumbents. So, like I said, I don't know. I think it's harder as a candidate to sit and ask what the energy is like when you're in the mix of it and you're dealing with it day by day. and
Sure.
talking to people.
Yeah.
You know,
And you can kind of feel the negative energy or the positive energy. My last question is, where can we get information on your campaign? A website? Where can we follow you?
on a website, I'm Misa214.com. On Facebook, Misa Edwardsen, D214 school board candidate.
Excellent. Well, Misa, God bless you. This is a tough race. It's brutal. It's ugly. We had a school board candidate call in earlier that his family has been under attack, that the police were called to his home. This is just a difficult time to be a candidate. So thank you, Misa Edwardsen, District 214 school board candidate. I'd like to have you back on